I can't believe it. We're back, and I have so missed all of you. Honestly, it's been a roller coaster the last couple of years, but welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lancaster Car Insurance Classic Motor Show here at the NEC 2021, powered by Discovery on the live stage. And it's so nice to see you all. Thank you very much for coming. It's a relief, isn't it, to be back out there, back in the space again, talking to people, shaking hands. I've had quite a few hugs this morning, so I might be a super spreader by now, I'm not too sure, but everyone's got their COVID pass before they come in. So just relax, I think enjoy yourself and relax. And we've got this huge, great big stage to look forward to, and there's plenty going on over the next 3 days. I'm a little bit unmatched fit, I think that's the words to say it, because we've already started this morning and I'm already exhausted, and we haven't got going yet because it's been such a stress to put the show back together. But you can see there's an insatiable appetite for people to get their cars back out there and to show them off, and it's such a delight to be doing it again. So we've got here, I've got a whole list of things that we've got going on, and just like we used to have in 2019 and the years before, we've got 3,000 vehicles on display, the biggest indoor classic car show in Europe. 3,000 vehicles on display. We've got the world's biggest gathering of classic motorcycles with over 270 clubs here, which is just incredible. This year's show theme, the journey continues, and what a journey we've been on since we've last met. Now there are some amazing things that happen across the halls, and this place is gigantic to get round. I was filming Wheeler Dealer's dream car this morning in Hall 8, and it's about a 20-minute walk just to go over to Hall 8. So you need to pace yourself out, think about what you're going to do, look at the maps, work out who you want to go and see and what you want to go and see. And there are lots of halls to go and take in lots of stuff. Make sure one of your first stops, this is Hall 5, this is where the fun happens, because we've got Dream Sporting Cars, Sporting Bears and Dream Rides over there. We've got Our Friends Electric, I'm going to talk you through that in a minute. But this is where the fun happens in Hall 5. The more serious stuff that you're going to see, Hall 1. Make sure you get to Hall 1, because each year we have the Maguire's Club Showcase. These are the cars that have won individual Concours d'Elegance shows around the country, and then they're all gathered together in one display, and they look amazing. I got a little sneak peek last night when we were setting up, and I walked past the Maguire's Club Showcase. Wow, I mean, there are some amazing cars, and to be able to choose a winner from that lot, because there is an ultimate winner, must be a really difficult job. And I'll be over there announcing the winner on Sunday, so make sure you get over to Hall 1. In Hall 2, we have our great friends, which is Silverstone Auctions. We've got an amazing selection of cars over there. Again, I was over there last night doing a bit of filming, and in that collection of cars over at Silverstone Auctions, you're going to find the Mike Brewer collection. I'm selling quite a few of my cars, making space for some others, and have a little bit of a change around. And we've got some lovely cars going through, and we've got tons and tons of memorabilia and motorcycles, and I'm going to be having the operations director, the guy that owns it, Nick Wow, up on stage in just a minute to go through what we're looking forward to seeing. We've got the Lancaster Insurance Pride of Ownership. That's in Hall 3. Also in Hall 2, we've got the Hero Arrive and Drive a Classic car, which is amazing. We've got in Halls 3 and 4, again, I snuck through those halls this morning. We've got the UK's biggest auto jumble. So if you're looking for that little part for a car that you can't find, you're likely to find it at the auto jumble. Funny enough, if I had time this morning, I would have scratched around the place, because Colin the camper from Wheeler Dealers, some of you may have seen it, is there on the Wheeler Dealer stand, and Colin was delivered yesterday. Martin, who owns it, very kindly let us use it, and it was delivered yesterday to the stand, and on the way it lost a hubcap. So there you go, I need to find a hubcap to replace it, to give it back to Martin, and the chances are I will find that hubcap in the auto jumble. Basically, what I'm asking you, the audience, you lovely people, if you're over at the auto jumble and you see a hubcap for a Bedford CA, which is what that is, a Dormobile, and there's one for sale, just buy it for me and bring it back and I'll give you the cash. That'd be great. We got the Restoration Theatre in Hall 4, which is brilliant. Again, if you want to know how to put your car together work on your car. If you're stuck with a problem with your car, whether it's fabrication, whether it's paint, whether it's mechanical, go and see the guys. You can sit there. There's a live seating area like this, a live stage, and these guys will talk you through it. There's lots of English wheel work, leather bag work. It's amazing to watch and amazing to see, and they're really good teachers. They teach you the simple ways to do things. And a lot's changed. You know, the classic car world over the past 2 generations really, but particularly in the last 5 years, a lot has changed. There's new processes, new technologies, new tooling, new ways of putting paint on cars. There's liquid chrome, there's all kinds of things, and you'll learn it when you go over there. Go to the back of Hall 4 and you'll find a link to Hall 8. So you walk past towards Hall 8. I think you go past food concessions, coffee concessions. Trust me, you will need an American Express Gold card because it's the NEC. So once you go past and get yourself a burger or a bag of crisps and a can of Coke and they've emptied your wallet of 100 quid, you can get yourself into the Ford Hall. That's where I was filming this morning. And that's Hall 8, and you've got all the RS Owners Clubs, all the Ford Escorts, all the Mexicos, all those cars on display. Here in Hall 5, I'm very proud to say I'm the patron of this motor club, and that's the amazing Sporting Bears. You can see their big stand. It's over to the right hand side. It's the yellow and blue area. Sporting Bears Dream Rides, if you don't know what that is, I'm going to talk about it a lot over this weekend as the patron. The Sporting Bears are the people in the orange hoodies. They are amazing people. They are our bears. And what they are is a group of individuals who've got very interesting and nice cars. And they like to share their cars. So they bring them along to the NEC and they let you just pay a few quid to go for an 8 or 10 mile jaunt around Birmingham in that car today. And every single penny of what you give for a ride in a car, every penny of it goes to children's charities. They're an amazing bunch of people. Here is a Sporting Bear right here with his orange hoodie on. Give him a round of applause. You know why? Because he bought a car up. He bought a car up. He didn't ask us for petrol money. He's not asked us to pay for his hotel. He's not asked to pay for the polish, the transportation, his food, his grub, his water. He's not asked us for anything. He's just bought his car up so you can enjoy it, and every penny that man earns, he's given it all to children's charities. I mean, you can't say fairer than that. We've got a brand new feature this year, because we have, and it's undoubtable, it's happening, we have this march towards electrification of cars. It's happening, it's inevitable. It doesn't matter how many times I open up my social media feed and somebody says, talking about electric cars, I've got petrol running through my veins, never over my dead body will I drive one. Oh, come 20 years, you won't have a choice. You'll have to drive one because there won't be any other vehicles out there. If you want to get around, you'll be in an electric car. It's as simple as that. So there is this inevitable march towards electrification. So we thought here at the Classic Motor Show, we would embrace it and we will talk about it. So to the right of the live stage here, you're going to see an arena. In that arena, we've got an array of electric classic cars plus a modern classic electric car, and I'm going to be going over there and we're going to be driving them around. Guess what? We can drive the cars around because there's nothing coming out the exhaust pipe, so we're not breaking any rules or regulations. So we're going to be talking about those cars and finding out a little bit more about the electrification of a classic car. And trust me, it's a really interesting world because a lot of people will say there's a Porsche 911 over there with an electric engine, it's sacrilegious. Not really. If the engine was blown in a 911, you try and find an engine for one of those without spending more than 40 grand. It's impossible. So if you've got the chance to put a faster, better, cleaner electric engine in for say 20 grand, maybe that's a better option for you, and that's obviously what that guy's done. We'll be talking about that over the next couple of days. And finally, we've got here the Discovery Live stage, which is where you're going to find me. Yay! Yay! You're going to find me over the next 3 days, and this stage is going to be packed with celebrity guests. We've got everyone coming in. We've got Elvis coming from Wheeler Dealers and Wheeler Dealers Dream Car. Hans Hansted has made the flight over from America. He's peeled himself away from his double Oscar-winning girlfriend, and he is here on the live stage with me. We're going to be having a Wheeler Dealer Lovin' Meet Elvis and Hans at 12 o'clock, where we're going to be interviewed about what we're doing. So make sure you come here for that. We've also got Jimmy DeVille over here with his brand new Goblin, that great big thing there that he's been building with Jimmy Doherty. So we've got Jimmy DeVille to the right of the stage. Paul Cowland, Drew Pritchard from Salvage Hunters, Classic Cars. Helen Stanley we've got from Goblin Works Garage, and Ant Partridge. We've got the whole team of Discovery Talent, all these faces up here. Even Ammon might make a little appearance over the weekend. We've got them all coming here this weekend, and they're going to be interviewed, and we're going to have fun on this live stage. We've also got the wonderful Mrs. Brewer and the Wheeler Dealers merchandise shop. I don't know if Michelle can see me, but that's the blue canopy there. That's where you'll find me and Elvis. When we're not on stage, we'll be over there. We can meet you for a photograph, and you can buy a bit of new merch. If you've seen the new merch, it's really funny. Hold out your hand. That's that car throttle lad, Alex Kirsten, keeps walking around going, hold out your hand. And he's nicked my catchphrase, so I thought, well, why not put it on a t-shirt? And so we've got a brand new range of t-shirts, and you can go and visit Colin the camper from the new series of Wheeler Dealers. Plus, we've got some others here. We've got Ethel. That's the first episode of Wheeler Dealers. She's sitting over there, a little mini 850. We're going to be having that up on stage and talking about that. We've got these amazing two cars from Maguire's, the Amazon and the Jaguar. And if you look down there, the little green one at the front, I don't know who's here in 2019, but do you remember the story of Frankie, my little Mini? Anyone that was here? And it was a little red Mini that I went and bought, a 1964 Cooper S. Well, that's Frankie after its new clothes. And we're going to be having Andy Harrison, the famous restorer, up on stage, and Andy's going to be talking us through what he did to Frankie, because British Motor Heritage supplied a shell for that car, and just look at it, that's a 2021 1964 Mini. It's brand new, it's a wonderful thing to have. That's it. How good is that? Does that sound entertaining?
Yeah.
It does. So what you've got to do is you've got to pace yourself, and trust me, I've done this show for 12 years. You have to pace yourself. Think about where you're going and what you're doing. Drink plenty of water as you walk around this place. It has an ability to suck a lot of water out of your body. I don't know why it always gets very warm in here, because of the amount of bodies. When you need a break, when you need to relax, come back here. Sit down, pull up a chair, and just listen to what's happening up here on the stage. And you're in the right place to find out right now. If you want to go across the Silverstone auctions and put your hand in the air and go, do you know what? I kind of fancy a Lotus Cortina that belonged to Mike Brewer, because I've got one for Sal over there. Or I kind of fancy that wonderful little Mini 1000 that Mike's got over there from 1962. It's an Austin 7 Mini, very early one. You might want to put your hand up and bid on one of those cars.